The idea of the Odyssey was born in April 2003 and is perhaps the most ambitious project imaginable for a musical. Never before had anyone challenged the shades of time to probe the dark labyrinth of the mind of Ulysses. Thus, in June 2003, the return of Telemachus was born, the first of 25 pieces which would make up the entire musical. Enthusiastic praise from Ciro Caravano of Neri per Caso leads the authors Marco and Massimo Grieco to understand that this will be an unparalleled work.
Le idee nascono così, poi quello che fa il lavoro è che ha raggiunto veramente dei livelli incredibili, perché avrà sempre tutti i miei sogni perché ha raggiunto cose che in una vita non si vedono, la qualità delle posizioni.
Time flew, rereading pages from Homer, composing the musical score, writing the text. In July 2004, over a goblet of Metaxa, the authors listened in rapt silence to the opera in its entirety. And for all of 2005 and part of 2006, they probed the market, learning along the way how much commitment and faith is required and gaining knowledge and experience. In this phase, the authors realized just how valid the opera is. There was one drawback, however. The project is so ambitious that many of those contacted withdrew in fear. In November 2006, following meetings with Cleidi Cadiu, Luigi Martelletta and Rosa Dauria, a partnership was formed with the Cleidi Academy of Salerno. This partnership turned out to be full of new opportunity, and very rapidly a calendar was drawn up after deciding to do the casting for resources at a national level. And so, in March 2007, the first dates for auditions were published for the 12th and 13th of May 2007 in the Cleidi Academy of Salerno. News of the auditions was published in major newspapers, television channels and websites, producing an immediate and overwhelming reaction. In May, the casting is a success. Almost 300 singers and dancers take part. The response and quality of the performers is incredible. The selection panel, made up of the authors Ciro Caravano, Brunella Platania, Luigi Martelletta and Rosa Dauria, is duly amazed by the presence of so much talent, many of whom came from successful musicals such as Notre Dame de Paris, Tosca, Amore Disperato, Jesus Christ Superstar, The Ten Commandments and others. Another partnership was formed in July with the Teatro delle Arti in Salerno. A true Odyssey alliance was taking shape. The Teatro delle Arti hosted the callback on the 17th and 18th of July. The performers, who in the meantime, thanks to an innovative rehearsal system on the web designed by the authors, had rehearsed and re-rehearsed their pieces from the Odyssey and showed them off in the callback, interpreting their own characters. All the performers are so involved that we begin to talk about a real Odyssey mania. The official forum and the blog overflow with enthusiastic comments. On the 27th of the same month, against the incomparable backdrop of the temples of Paestum, as the showpiece event of the gala evening of the Premio Charlo, and in the presence of guests like Giancarlo Giannini and Claudia Cardinale, a piece from the opera was performed for the first time in public, The Departure of Telemachus. There was rapturous applause for singer Giorgio Adamo, for the dance group of the Cleidi Academy, and also for the authors. This began the long adventure of Odyssey, the musical. The event was broadcast on national television, and the national press sang the praises of this new and magnificent project. To crown this achievement, after a few days the patron of the Paestum event invited the authors to bring the opera back on 4 different dates to open the 2008 Premio Charlo. The rest of the story has yet to be written.